The top Republican presidential candidates take the stage and take each other on. They challenge each other on everything from same-sex marriage to immigration, even personal appearance. It appeared no topic was off limits. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. Much of the night was not surprisingly focused on Donald Trump, what he said and what others said about him. CBS 2's Marcia Kramer reports on campaign 2016.
The top-tier Republican presidential candidate sunk into name-calling and mudslinging after the very first question. Does Donald Trump have the temperament to be president?
His visceral response to attack people on their appearance, short, tall, fat, ugly. My goodness, that happened in junior high.
I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there. That I can tell you.
You can't just, talk about this stuff and insult leaders around the world and expect a good result.
I think Mr. Trump is a wonderful entertainer.
Mr. Trump, we don't need an apprentice in the White House. We don't need an apprentice in the White House. We have one right now.
When the folks of Iowa found out the true facts of the job that you've done in Wisconsin, all of a sudden you tubed. He was #1, now he's number 6 or 7 in the polls.
For much of the debate, it was puncha, puncha, puncha. Trump even attacked former Governor George Pataki, who didn't even make it to the big kids debate.
Donald Trump is unfit to be president of the United States. Look at what he did in Atlantic City. He invested 4 casinos, and every one of those casinos went bankrupt. Over 5,000 Americans lost their job.
Governor Pataki, who, by the way, was a failed governor in New York, a very seriously failed. He wouldn't be elected dog catcher right now. I heard what he had to say.
If I were sitting at home and watching this back and forth, I'd be inclined to turn it off.
But that didn't stop the snarky comments.
You got Hillary Clinton to go to your wedding because you gave her money.
More energy tonight. I like that.
Bush, trying to jumpstart his sluggish campaign, got into a heated exchange where Trump refused to apologize for saying Bush has a soft spot in his heart for Mexicans because his wife is one.
To subject my wife into the middle of a raucous political conversation was completely inappropriate, and I hope you apologize for that, Donald. She is absolutely the love of my life, and she's right here, and why don't you apologize for her?
No, I won't
right
do that
now.
because I said nothing wrong, but I do hear she's a lovely woman.
Well, Ben Carson, the pediatric neurosurgeon who's currently #2 in the polls, said he would offer illegal immigrants to become guest workers on farms. And New Jersey Governor Chris Christie dismissed a fight between Trump and Carly Fiorina about their respective business careers. He claims middle-class voters only care about how they're being plowed under by Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. And there you have it, another round in the ongoing saga of the Republican presidential candidates.
Only round 2.
And there's, I think, 8 more to go.
Yes.
Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you.
Well, the debate proved to be as popular as a major sporting event at the local bars. Republicans gathered at places like Suite 36, and progressives, with the group Drinking Liberally, met at Rudy's Bar and Grill. People on both sides had fun mixing party with politics.
It's been good, and I do like what a lot of them have to bring to the table.
I'm looking for, for jabs. Even though I am not a Republican, I want to hear what these people have to say.
I think it's the greatest thing ever, man. This is democracy in action.
We won't know for sure until tomorrow, but some believe the debate could be the most watched show and program in CNN's history.